Today I decided to go with Empty Jar because I felt like being a troll, so we actually did a match because that way people can side deck, although some people don't know how to side deck against Empty Jar, but from what I've seen, most people do. So we opened up pretty bad. If I draw something better, it would be a lot better, but for right now, the hand is pretty bad that I started with. So we're going to go for Upstart, and it's still not looking good. Dark World Dealings, get rid of that AE changer, Cup of Ace, and I fail, he draws 2. So that's pretty much game at that point unless I get either Deep Diver, Morphing Jar, Giant Rat, something. It's pretty much game right there. And it looks like he is playing Cyber Dragons. So he searches for Cyber Dragon, Dree, whatever that is. Instant Fusion, very interesting choice. I haven't seen that played in Cyber Dragon so far. And he did get a level 5 Machine type, which is actually very smart, because it will not conflict with the effect of Dree. So he's going to overlay with Dree to make the Cyber Dragon Nope, and then detach for 5200 damage. In addition to his other 2 monsters. So, not looking so good for me. Only 1900 points left to get a final dealings, and nothing that I can use, so at that point we went into the next game. He has no idea what I'm playing still. So I opened up with Dark World Dealings, and went ahead and pitched Deep Diver because he's no longer needed, because Giant Rat is better in this situation. Dark World Dealings again, Cup of Ace, seemed kind of useless to me. Set 3 back row and end. Now he is going to special summon a Cyber Dragon from his deck with Cyber Dragon Core. And I believe he is going to overlay for the Cyber Dragon Nova. And there you have it, the Cyber Dragon Nova. And without using the effect, he attacks Giant Rat. But then I get Giant Rat's effect, and I can special summon Morphing Jar. And we have an Eclipse saved for the end phase to set his monster and my monster and make him draw a card. So we're going to set the Morphing Jar. And that's going to be set as well. So now we have a jar that was set last turn, so we can actually go ahead and use it right now if we want to. I decided to go with Cup of Ace just in case I drew enough to discard for Magical Stone Excavation, but I did not. So we flipped Morphing Jar at that point. And he did not have Effect Veiler, he does run them. He did not run to Effect Veiler, thankfully. So go for Upstart Goblin. Another Cup of Ace. Get heads this time. Go ahead and draw 2 more. Activate a Feather of the Phoenix to top deck that Eclipse. Can I set Upstart? Or not? Well, okay, I set it. Banish, flip up Morphing Jar, and draw 5 more. Again, no Effect Veiler, very lucky there. Didn't even know he was running it till later on. Book of Eclipse, set that thing. Feather of Phoenix, top deck Eclipse once again. 1 day apiece, because why not? Get back what I just discarded. Or I just top decked. Activates Hayu, and then as Chain Link 3 activates Book of Eclipse, resolve the chain backwards, set Morphing Jar. Effect goes off, draw 5 more. And again, I think this is where he has Effect Veiler in his hand. No, it was later on, I guess. So at this point, we can do a pretty broken play. Magical Stone Excavation, get rid of both Needleworms, add that back to my hand, activate Burst Rebirth, get back the Needleworm, a Shallow Grave to make him draw extra on the end phase with Eclipse, get double Needleworms in there, then convince him that it is set because it is, and he finally agrees that it is set. Then we activate Taiyu and Eclipse, and this is where he has Effect Veiler waiting in his hand, so that was a pretty close call. Got lucky with that one. And right there, Effect Veiler. But because Eclipse makes it an invalid target, he cannot use it. So, Dark World Dealings, banish double AD Changer and flip double Needleworm. He's got 7 cards left, that's game. And then he kind of rage quits right there. But hey, what are you going to do?